Hello, I am live. Me. Wait for people to join, you know. If anybody joins or if anybody's here, give me 1 second. I'm kind of quenched. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a drink. I'm thirsty. Hey, Poppy. Oh, we have 7 people. Hey, I just saw Robert was on. I'm sorry I don't have Lisa here with me to go over who has been talking. It is just me and me alone. Oh, I got the puppy here as well. Hello, Giselle. Hello, Jenny. Hey, how are you? If I miss anybody's comments, I do apologize. I'm going to try to do this all on my own. This should be a blast. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's happy Friday, right? Today's Friday. Yeah. Janet, hello. How are you? Let's see the pup. You want to see the pup? Pup is tired. The pup was in the car with me for like 3 hours. Hello from Canada. Hello from Florida. Hey, how are you? Yes, I do have Liz's puppy. I do. What am I drinking? I am drinking diet iced tea. It's very exciting, right? I live such the exciting life. Puppy, come here. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Puppy is tired. Here you go. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. You want to say hello? Come here. There we go. There we go. There's the puppy. Yes. Paula, hello. How are you, Giselle? Yes, it is Friday. Look, it's just me and the pup. No Lisa, just me and the puppy. Me and the puppy spent just about 3 hours in the car taking Lisa to the airport, and on the way back, we hit like every traffic imaginable. You know, Friday traffic is the worst. No, the puppy's not an ankle biter. This dog's more like a cat. Doesn't do anything, doesn't bark, doesn't yip, just like hangs out. That's it, just hanging out, having a good time, right? Aren't you, puppy? Look, just sitting there. Hello from PA. I'm originally from PA too. The hat, would you just look at the hat? Yeah, I've been having this hat for ages, man. I think I got this in New York City about like, I don't know, probably about 10 years ago or so. Lisa doesn't like it. She says she calls it my shooter hat. Have you guys ever seen that, what was it, Johnny Depp movie? What was it called? Oh my goodness, I can't even remember what it was called now. It was a B movie. It was a B titled movie. I can't remember. It was like a thriller movie. It's gonna bother me what that movie was called. But yeah, still hiding the hair. Yeah. They messed it up good. They messed it up real good. So, what's going on? This is the first time I am relaxing today. That is it. Like, just now, I'm finally relaxing. I've been up since like 6:30. I had to take Lisa to work. I had to like come home quick. So I didn't go to the warehouse at all. That's why there's not going to be a video today on the warehouse or tomorrow of the warehouse. Because I had to come home. I wanted to clean up the house a little bit for the dog. So like, make sure there was nothing like on the ground that the dog could chew or anything like that, maybe swallow. And then I called Liz and I was like, I'm gonna be on the way. So then I sat for like 15 minutes, drove all the way to Liz's house, hung out with her for a little bit, grabbed the puppy, came all the way back home. It was like now about 12:30. No, it was about 12 o'clock, so noon. I had to pick Lisa up at 1. We sat for like 15 minutes. And him and I, the puppy and I, we crashed on the floor. We both fell asleep. Alarm went off at 1 o'clock. We went to work, grabbed Lisa, took her to the airport, and now we've finally just arrived back home. So we are both exhausted. Puppy was sitting there, his eyes were closed, and you go, and then you look at you like nothing happened. Kind of like me. Exactly like me, actually. So I am alone. What's the word on the warehouse? Looks like it might not be worth lift over the stupid lines. Gangsta hat, lapdog. What's going on with the warehouse? I don't know. What do you mean? The warehouse is, if you're asking about lines, and, pretty much queuing up at like, I don't know, what would you say, 8 o'clock in the morning? About 2 hours before? Oh, puppy's sleeping. He had a rough day. A long, rough day. The warehouse is pretty much this. This is the new reality for the warehouse, I would imagine. Or I'm gonna actually officially say that. Maybe some things might calm down a little bit, but if I send you some decor, will you put it up? Yeah, absolutely, I'll put it up. But I do have one thing on this back wall. It's all the way up there. That's Lisa and our engagement photo that we had at the wedding, and then we had people sign it, at the reception. So we just framed that and we just hung that up there. But I mean, yeah, I still have plenty of wall space, here. I could put something. I definitely would. So Lisa is in Philadelphia. She will be back Sunday night because she went to go, her cousin is getting married. So she did like a 48-hour trip. So I'm here all by my lonesome. That's okay though. There's some things I wanted to say thank you for before we get into this. Is just a random live. So if you guys want to ask questions, I'm pretty much going to talk a bunch of nonsense. If you guys want to ask any questions, feel free. I'll try to answer them because, like I said, I don't have anybody here to help me read this stuff. So if I missed your question, just ask it again, or do the little emoji hand raise. That'd be awesome. I do want to thank 2 people have sent us something. No, we don't have a P.O. box yet. We don't. I'm working on the P.O. box. Hopefully this weekend I will have that P.O. box. Giselle, I live near Philly. Oh, that's awesome. I love Philly. Philly is such a good time, man. South Street? Well, South Street used to be really cool, but now it's like all shops. I used to go there a lot for like punk rock shows. That was like the place to go. And especially like had a good bunch of like metal punk shops as well. But I just want to say thank you to Carrie. She has sent us some coffee. Yes, she's seen one of the videos. Now I've known Carrie for like, I don't know, 10 years or so. I used to be her bartender. Yes, I was one of the jacks of many trades of a Tony. I used to be a bartender, so I have my ramp license. And she saw one of the videos where I went to the warehouse and it was like, 2 days before Dorian and Starbucks was closed and I didn't have coffee, so she felt bad and sent me some coffee. So like, this stuff is awesome. Like, this stuff is really good. It's called like Colombian Rain, and this stuff is awesome. I would recommend this stuff. You can drink it black or put a little creamer and you're good to go. I'm just saying. And I also want to thank, who do I want to thank? I want to thank Carolyn Everett. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. I apologize if I'm not. 1 second. Allison, hey, you going to see us versus Canada, or US versus Canada in November in Orlando? I don't know. Maybe. It depends on what I'm doing. I have a very boring schedule and I try not to make plans. Because I always fall through on them sometimes. I actually, it's just because my memory is terrible. But I may. So bartender, justice of the peace, and what else? Yeah. Okay, so I posted a thing on on our Tip of the Ears Facebook. I was like, oh, look at the fun fact that I used to be I was ordained in the state of Pennsylvania for 2 years, where I could marry people, do funerals if I wanted to. That'd be kind of weird. I even had like my own special parking pass to go to like hospitals, if I needed to. I never did any of that though, but I did marry 2 people. So that was a good time. So yes, I had my license in that. That's obviously expired. That was a while ago. I want to say that was probably like 2015. So that was only 2 years and I never renewed it. So I used to do that. I have my bartending license, so I am ramp certified. I was cooking for the longest time, so I am serve safe certified, to handle food. I did construction for like 15 years, like masonry work. So I have my boom lift certifications. I have scissor lift certifications. Um, I have any type of scaffolding certification. Um, and what else? Pretty much I have every license in the state of Pennsylvania except for a gaming license. That's the only thing I don't have. But I want to get back to, I want to thank Carolyn Everett. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. The reason why I'm thanking her is because when I was going to pick up the dog from Liz's house, Liz was like, "Oh, by the way, something came for you in my P.O. box." I thought that was weird. I was like, "What do you mean something came for us, in your P.O. box? Like, I don't have one yet." But somebody sent us something because we didn't have a P.O. box, and it was Carolyn. And I just want to let you know that we did get your awesome card, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. A little wish and a little gift for you. Hope your Halloween is simply bewitching. I hope it's pretty bitchin' too, to be honest with you. But this was really nice. She sent like a nice little letter as well and sent a little pixie dust to us. And with that pixie dust, I have to now buy the stupid clock. That stupid clock. So I did get your card, Carolyn. Thank you so much. I did tell Lisa about it. She didn't get to see it because she wasn't home today. I did tell her about it, so I will show her on Sunday. But she does know, and she thanks you as well. I missed a couple questions that were on here because I was thanking people, and I didn't want to forget. One track mind. Do. So if you guys want to ask those questions again, I will try to answer right now. I'm looking at the screen intently. Until that point comes, I want to go over one news real quick. Oh, wait, hold on. What we all want to know, Tony, is what's under that hat. New haircut, new style. It is a terrible haircut that a hairdresser messed up. Now, I didn't go to this hairdresser before. I went to that place before, but it was a different woman, I think. I can't remember. My memory is shot. And pass holder travel, what's happening, Meng? What's going on? And I went to this place before because I did my mohawk. And I was like, if you can do a mohawk pretty good and make it straight, I'll go to that, hair place again. So they did my mohawk. That was last year I had my mohawk. And yeah, it was really good. So I was like, oh, let me go back. And like, it just messed it up completely. So I had Lisa like taking clippers to it and kind of doing whatever. So now I'm just letting it grow out. I'll show you guys the haircut then. Not today, not right now, because, I'm letting it grow a little bit. Lisa's just texting me, so that means either she's watching or she is saying she's about to board and she will text me when she lands. I'm going to say it's one of those, but I can't answer right now because I'm talking to you guys. Lisa will have to wait. Quick news. Disney, something happened at Disney late yesterday, and I'm talking late, probably around the midnight time. And they're being very mum about it. Will you please show us the Pandora charms and prices on your next warehouse video? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will do that for you. You have to wait kind of in a separate line to do that. Or at least it used to be that way. I haven't filmed the charms or bracelets in a little while. Before, like, if you were just going to pay, you had to go to the right. If you wanted to look at the charms or pay for the charms, you had to stay, you had to stay to the right. Regular purchases to the left. Kind of weird. If it's still that way, I will do that. Yes, absolutely. For you, the world, I'll do it. One track mind, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, the Disney news, yes. So Disney's being very hush-hush right now about it. It's not really leaked too much out. It's mum's the word. But the monorail broke down again at midnight, round about that time. About 100 people on there, and they were stuck up top for a little over an hour. That was what happened. And pretty much how people got down was they had a bucket truck come and were lowering people two at a time. So that was the exciting thing that was happening yesterday at Disney. It's very mum's the word. It's not like out there too much. I don't know. One Track Mind, great name for a band. Uh, yeah, I really do have a one track mind. It's terrible. I try not to multitask too much because that's like a bad idea. I never recommend that to anybody because you're just gonna mess it up. Hence the monorail rule: always pee before boarding. Yeah, that was short and brief today. Oh no, they want to keep that hush hush. Yeah, yeah, Disney does that a lot. They want to keep things on the low. But that was in that news, and I thought, interesting. Monorail broke down again. Actually, the monorail hasn't broken down lately as much as it has been. Like I remember all last year, it broke down like almost felt like once a month. I don't know which monorail it was. I don't know which color. But people did post pictures, so maybe I'll put a link of that in the description so you can at least read the article. It's a very short article, but people said they were stuck up there for about an hour, and yeah, a bucket truck came and just lowering two people at a time. Sounds fun. Like Lisa thinks I joke most of the time, but like sometimes I'm like, why can't I ever be stuck on that thing? I don't know. I just kind of want to see what happens. You know. But what else has been going on? If you are, let's see, Disney Plus. Let's see, they better have gotten a minivan ride to their final spot. Oh no. um, let's see, if you are Disney Plus, that's like the big thing. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure someone obviously took video of that. I would imagine you'll see that video out tomorrow of somebody that was on that monorail taking video. There has to be, you know. I would think that'd be the first thing I would do if I was up there. I'd be stuck. Cameras coming out, you know what I mean? And I would do it the whole time. But Disney Plus, that's pretty much the big thing. That is the big thing. Actually, I want to talk about Disney Plus for a second. Discussion. What would be the worst ride to be stuck on? That's easy. Small World. It's a small world. Because you'd be stuck and you would have to hear that stupid song the whole time. Yes, that is the worst. I would never wish that on anybody. Have you ever been on a ride that broke down and you have been had to abandon? No, I've never, ever in all my years of going to Disney since I was 5 years old to the time now, which I'm 34, 30, mid 30s, and I've never been broken down on a ride. Now I've been stopped for like a little bit temporarily, but nothing as extreme that we had to abandon the cars or anything and walk through like tunnels. I've never gotten a chance to do that. Never. Ridden Space Mountain numerous thousands of times and never got it with the lights on. I mean, I've been on the People Mover and you go through the Space Mountain. I've seen the lights on through that, but never when I'm on ride. Nothing ever good happens to me. You know? I've never been. See, I've known a couple people that have been evac'd from the mansion. They said that's awesome. I've never been evac'd. Ugh. I need somebody who has bad luck. I kind of actually want to talk to you guys about something. Since Disney is really pushing this Disney Plus right now, do you think, how do I want to put it? Do you think that Disney is going to take over the whole Netflix thing? Do you think that? Now you got to remember too, Iger, he was on the panel board for Apple, and he just resigned with that because Apple is coming out with a streaming as well. So you have two new streaming devices. You have Apple's streaming that's coming out, and that's even going to be more, you know what I mean, in the competition. And Disney Plus, and now with the Netflix. Like, do you think that Disney is targeting Netflix? Because I don't think so. I think Netflix has to worry about Apple. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Yeah, Disney might just crush the competition because it's just how it is. I think people will have to decide between Apple or Disney or NBC. This is going to be the case. We pretty much everybody streams everything. Everybody streams everything that's So you spend what? Let's say on average $14 a month. But then with all these new streaming devices that are coming out, you're gonna have to give up one. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, getting scammed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Did I get the email offering? Yes, I did get the email offering for Disney Plus. Actually, Disney sent me a card because I'm a Disney Chase reward. So they gave like the save like 20 and save like $40 off. This one is a save 20 off a 2-year subscription. They have a save 40 off of the 3-year as well. So we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do the 2-year for right now, just to see. I think the 2-year with the discount comes to 119. Now I know DVC gets a little better, but I think it's like only $20 more better. So they might be paying like $100 for 2 years, something like that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know the DVC price, but I think somebody told me it's roughly like that. But so for the Disney Chase for 2 years, it is 119, and if you do 3 years, it's 149. I think it is for 3 years, which isn't bad at all because that still saves you like $40. So I gotta like do mine today. Tony, please make me a moderator. This crap must go. I know. I need to start making people moderators, man. I need to find at least 2. I know passholder Trav said he would be one. Uh, so I got to find somebody else to help catch these things as well. I've been slacking on that. I've been way slacking. So I don't know. Du-du-du-du. Oh, du-du-du-du. I can be your mod, mate. There you go. See, got people coming on. Somebody asked me on the Facebook group, because like I said, this is random. I have nothing really to talk about. Uh, thank you. Yeah, see, a lot of craziness goes on. I love it. Actually, you know what? I love it, to be honest with you. I think it's fun because it just has people keep coming on, which also actually helps the channel. So I don't, it's not like saying I don't appreciate it, because like I don't, but it works out in the end to our favor. So I do love it at the same time. But yes, somebody asked about cost of living on the Facebook group with housing. So compared to other places that I've lived. So originally I'm from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, and close to like Maryland. Moved a couple different places in Pennsylvania. We've always rented. Lisa and I never had a house. This is our first time owner of a house. So we've always rented apartments and then rented townhouses. And apartments and townhouses up in Pennsylvania were relatively cheap. Relatively. I mean, we were paying, I think for like when we got married, our very, very first apartment, it was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It was a little under 1,000 square feet, but it was fine. It was just us. And we were only paying $715 a month. And that included water and trash and sewer and all that stuff. Oh yeah, the pillow. Kindness is always in style. But that was $715 a month. So that's crazy cheap. I remember I was paying that cash. Boom. Every month. Actually, way in advance. So then we moved from there because Lisa got a job, outside of the area where we were. So why no character warehouse video? Because I had a lot to do today. Like, a lot to do. and there was just no time to go. So I didn't have time to do the warehouse video today. Didn't have time. Um, but so then when we moved into a townhouse, something a lot bigger, which was 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, and about 1,200, 1,300 square feet. And at first, that was $980 a month. And then after the year, uh, a new company took over. So then they really jacked the price. I think we were paying like 1,200 a month. I don't know, 1,200 a month. I think so. Which isn't that bad either, I guess, in a sense. So now when you come to Florida, this is where it gets interesting. Housing is very cheap in Florida to own. Your mortgage payments are pretty much anywhere from about the 1,400 to 1,700, dollars, something like that a month. Now, with the apartments, dude, they're more than the mortgage. I'm just saying, they are more than the mortgage that's going on. And we just thought that, it would be stupid not to just buy. See, my mortgage is 920 on the ocean. See, that's really good. That is awesome. I think we're paying 1,600 on our mortgage. I think roughly around there. And it really depends on how old the house is, where's the location. I think it plays a lot of different things. We did a brand new construction house, and also how much you put down. So I think we only put down 2 or 3%. So obviously that makes our mortgage a lot higher. So it just depends on what you can afford and what you can put down as well. So I hope that answered that question from one of the questions from the Tip of the Ears Facebook group. Like I said, I don't have anything really going on. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free. Puppy is sleeping. Puppy is making me tired. Hold on. You guys got to see this. Let me flip it around. Just look at the puppy. Just sleeping. Just look at him. Aw, look at the pup. Just sleeping. That's exactly what I should be doing. That is exactly what I should be doing. I am tired, man. So hopefully I'm going to actually try to go to the warehouse tomorrow. I'm going to try. I have to work tomorrow in the morning. Where is Lisa? Lisa is in Philadelphia. Do you think Disney Plus will make their DVD Blu-ray obsolete? Oh, that is quite the possibility if they keep transferring over there. Tony, are you working Sunday? Yes, unfortunately, I have to work Sunday. But I have to leave a little bit early because I have to pick up Lisa because she's flying back. I think her plane lands Sunday at 5:37. So I think Sunday is kind of shot for me because I have to work, then I have to come home to the house, take care of the puppy for a bit, eat something, and then travel to Orlando Airport to pick up Lisa. However, I am off Tuesday, so hopefully I will be able to do something then. And then I'm off that following weekend, and hopefully I'll get to the warehouse and do all this. I'm actually trying to plan to go into the warehouse tomorrow. I do work, as I said, so I work till 3 o'clock. So I'm going to try to do a late night character warehouse video. And I've never done, as long as I've been doing these warehouse videos, I've never done a video at night. Never had. How was the meet and greet at Disney Springs with Artists at Wonderland? Oh, she was awesome, man. She was really, really cool. She's definitely like a hardcore gothic chick, in a sense. But she was really funny, really awesome. I didn't talk like too much because there was a huge line. I think there was in that store about like 200 some people signed up, but they were doing it on a where you could sign up in a virtual queue on your phone, and then they would text you, when you're ready, like, hey, your time is now. You can start heading to the front to go, go and meet her. And that was getting backed up pretty much, but that was a good time. Somebody told me that she is going to Kansas City, and one of our subscribers or followers, they're going to actually go see her. So that was awesome. Um, yeah, go meet her. She's doing a Ren fair, like the Renaissance Fair in Kansas City, I think, where she's going to be like every other day. It's painting and or signings, painting, signing, painting, signings. Something like that. I'm just saying. Character Warehouse has Coca-Cola merch now. That's awesome. Yeah, Liz put out a video. So yeah, yeah, Liz put out a video, and I didn't get a chance to see it. I've been running around, so I don't know what's at the warehouse right now. I have no idea. Liz was like talking to me about stuff that from the warehouse when she did. I was like, I didn't even get a chance to watch your video. I've been, it's been crazy. Uh, yeah, wear the do-rag. Do-rag. I do have do-rags. I use them mainly just for outside yard work, I should say. I don't know. What are you guys up to this weekend? Anything good? I'm probably gonna cut this short. This is a very short video. I'm just way tired. I am super, super tired. The puppy is sleeping. The puppy is out. I feel like I should be that way too. I think I want to go for some sushi though. Do that first, maybe. I don't know. Have I seen Robin Hood? Yes, absolutely. I've seen Robin Hood. I've seen the many, many versions of Robin Hood. Many. Kevin Costner's was the best. How is Liz's mom? I didn't ask Liz too much about it because, I don't like to pry in other people's business or family matters, you know what I mean? I'm more one of those people, if somebody wants to talk, they'll, come to me first about it, or not first, but you know what I mean, like speak to me about it. Um, yeah, NFL. Yeah, definitely. I am tired, Allison. Yes, I'm very tired. Um, but Liz said that her mom, has is having good days, but at the same time can have some bad days as well. And that's all I pretty much know because, like I said, I'm not going to force someone to talk. That's not my routine. You know, uh, I'm there as a friend for her. You know what I mean? So if she ever wants to talk, she's phone call away or whatever, or meet up or something if she needs to vent or just talk about whatever. I don't pry myself into other people's family matters because that's their family. You know. Tony, dude, I watched your karaoke video. I didn't know you could sing, bro. We gotta hit up a karaoke one night. Yeah, we could do, man. I've never sang a day in my life. Never. I've never. I deserve a nice community. Chilling out in the UK, loving your vids. Hate the spammers in the chat. Yeah, we hate the spammers too. But the UK sounds really nice about right now. That was good, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. There was one that I have that I didn't put out, but now like we're monetized. I can't put it out because I get hit with copyright right away. New to the chat. What's my channel about? My channel, I don't know. How would you guys describe the channel? I don't know. We do Disney, Universal, theme parks. We live in Florida. We go around to theme parks. We check out new constructions, rides, food reviews, hotel room tours, pricings, anything that is, going on in the world of Disney and our Universal are our main ones. So we do a lot of that. And we do warehouse videos as well where we could have people save a bunch of money on Disney merchandise instead of paying full price because I'm always about helping people to save money. Fun, good, clean adult fun. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day if we considered our channel a family-friendly channel. And I really didn't know how to answer that question. Like, I like to think and assume that, that we are a family-friendly channel, but like, I try to keep it adult-sensed as well. I'm trying to do things, for everybody, from the kids up to the adults, you know what I mean? So maybe like the way how I speak sometimes and like I don't curse or anything, but I say like You know, sometimes a curse word does come out and I don't mean it, but if it was a real feeling, I'm going to leave it in, you know? There was a video of that I never put out because that was like a parental advisory video. So, when's the opening day for Tron at the Magic Kingdom? We don't have a date, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be on the 50th. Every construction, every ride, according to Iger, that's under construction now has to be open before Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary. It has to be. All construction has to be done, according to what Iger says. Speaking of Iger, do you think he's actually going to retire now? It's like every 2 years he says he's going to retire and then never does. Do you think he's going to leave finally? I mean, he's done a lot for Disney. He really has, so I can't badmouth him about that. He just really has no Disney heart. But I get that because Iger's a businessman, you know? So I get it. When you're just a businessman, you're looking at that. And he really turned Disney around. And a lot of people don't like that. And yeah, some things I don't like either. But it happens. It could be true. I did shower today, though. But lots of spammers. Lots of spammers today. I gotta really like look into somebody. I think I'm gonna like direct message some people to be moderators, you know. So Travis, expect probably a direct message. Yeah, he really did turn the company around. I just, you know, as the thing, he's like, I feel like he's the guy you love to hate. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody will just say, would you look at it? I didn't even know that was like a thing, you know, like a slogan, you know, but everybody says it. Iger just fine-tuned it. He did. He did fine-tune it. He making the company a lot of money. I mean, especially now with all the possessions with like Fox and Marvel and now Disney Plus. I mean, is now the time for him to retire? You know, would you say? Because he's like one of those like retire while you're on top. Because eventually, if he doesn't retire, he will plummet. That's just the way that it works. Every strong businessman does. It's kind of like you have to like go out while you're still on top. Yeah, Lucasfilm as well, Pixar. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Travis. Everything's he has it all. He made it. So then, like, who would follow him? Honestly, Travis, you got an answer? Who would honestly follow him to keep it going? And you know, I don't think there is. I don't know. No, Apple couldn't afford Disney at all. No, Apple definitely could not. But I don't know. I wouldn't, I'm not going to be sad if he goes. I could probably care less, you know? Would you retire making 35 million a year plus stock options? Probably. Yeah. Bye, Allison. Bye. I don't think Apple could. I don't think Apple could buy Disney out. I don't think. Apple is, let's be honest, Apple is second to what? Microsoft? Or something like that? They're second. So they could do it, but I don't think Apple will ever buy Disney out. I don't think. I mean, I couldn't see that. I wouldn't see any point to that, to be honest with you. Have I looked at the financial statements of Apple? No. No, that stuff gives me a headache. Tony, do you have any jam in the kitchen? No, I'm not a big jam person. Apple's juggernaut for, yeah. Second to Amazon, second to Amazon. I knew they were second to somebody. Apple doesn't need Disney. And I don't think it'll ever come to Apple trying to buy out Disney. I don't think that will ever happen. I can't see it. There wouldn't be any points. Oh, yes. I didn't even know. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, a couple people messaged us saying, you know, congratulations on getting over 2,000. I didn't even actually know. Everybody was telling us about it. So I wanted to actually thank you guys as well. I think we're at 2,200, something like that now. You guys are all bitching. You guys are all awesome. You're all awesome, gnarly people. And I thank you all guys so much. I didn't expect to be this far in the game. And with that, we just, Tip of the Ears, our channel just turned 2 years old. We started in 2017, late September, so around this time. So I'm going to be putting a video together of us celebrating it, and maybe I'll have you guys give us help as well on what we should do to celebrate for our 2-year channel anniversary. Just saying. Mostly poisonous, but still. Plenty of apples. I love Apple products. I do like Apple. I really do. Houston, Texas here. Hello, how are you? Hello. Oh, puppy is out. If you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you choose to do? If I had to work but didn't need the money, I don't even know. If I had to work but didn't need the money, what would I do? Quality assurance at Disney? Maybe. No, I'd probably just be a bartender. I have fun with that. I used to love bartending because I can be a social butterfly, if you will. But also at the same time, it's like you can joke around and bust somebody, you know what I mean? Like talk bad about them, talk good about them. You know, you have like such a free range, and I love that. I would drive the monorail. Hopefully it wouldn't break. I don't think you would break it, Travis. I don't think you would. No, I would be the bucket guy. That's like awesome. I would do that. Bartender for Disney. You know, that's like everybody's dream is to bartend for Disney because they work part-time hours like 3 days a week and make full-time and over full-time pay. And I would do it not at a theme park. I would not bartend at a theme park. I would bartend at a hotel, work 3 days a week, and get paid so much money. Man, the money they make. No wonder nobody leaves that position. That position is never open for anybody to apply to because you'd be stupid to leave that position. I'm just saying. That is like where the big money is at. Bartending at Disney. Off property at a hotel. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Imagine the tips you get at Club 33. Absolutely. I mean, those people got money, let's be honest. Throwing down. It'd be like a music video right there. Tony, question. What are your musical influence and do you still play? Musical influence and do I still play? I still play guitar. I haven't touched my guitar though in about 2 years. I think because with all the moving and everything to Florida. But my musical influences, or influences as well, Johnny Cash. He was the very first song I ever learned on guitar. My dad taught me. I was about maybe 10 years old, and he taught me the song, How High's the Water? I think that's what it was titled. And so that was a big influence. Green Day was a big influence because that was awesome when I was younger. And this is only when Green Day only had 3 albums out at this point. 3 albums. That's when they were good. Other musical instruments or influences. David Lee Roth was a very big influence to me. I've always wanted to be David Lee Roth when I was a kid. And when people asked me as I got older, what do you want to do with your life? I said I wanted to be David Lee Roth. You know, that was me as a teenager. I got, 21, 22. My parents looked at me and said, well, what do you want to be? I said, I still want to be David Lee Roth. Still want to be David Lee Roth from Van Halen. Then I got married and they were like, well, what do you want to do? Because you got to do all the support and everything for your wife. And I was like, I still want to be David Lee Roth. However, I realized I can't be a juggalo or a gigolo and married at the same time. So I want to be David Lee Roth, but it's not my cards anymore because I'm married. I love David Lee Roth. So he was such a big influence. His stage performance and everything. I've always wanted to do that, man. Always. And then, of course, you had the Ramones, Sex Pistols, the Clash. Love the Clash. Bob Marley. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Cyndi Lauper. 1980s Madonna. All those were like big influences of Metallica because Metallica rocks. I don't care what anybody says. People put Metallica down so much right now. Dude, they still rock. Like, they still kicking. That would make a great t-shirt. I want to be David Lee Roth. I would love to be David Lee Roth, you know? I was actually just spinning his record today. Which one was I spinning? Let me see. Let me pull out some records. Yeah. I was just spinning the very first Van Halen record. Now this Van Halen record is very special to me. Why? Because this is a first press. Dude, still has all like the ring marks around it there. This is a first pressing, not a second pressing. This is a first pressing of the original Van Halen that I have. And dude, this thing, like, look at that cover work. Look at that. 1984, dude, is awesome. That is actually probably my favorite. But look, you can, it's hard to tell, but there's a stampage right in there of the date and the Warner Brother company first pressing, dude. These are hard to come by. And this guy, he didn't know what he had. So that's what I'm like looking for. When I'm looking at records, I'm looking for anything really old, vintage, first pressings. I really study records when I look at them. That's why Lisa hates going to record shops with me, because I will spend so much money. But this I got at a yard sale, and very good condition, minus, you know, the ring wear on the artwork, the cover there. But I mean, that just shows its age. But the record doesn't pop, it doesn't skip, it doesn't do anything. $2 I bought this for. Now I don't know what it's worth. Uh-oh, puppy woke up. I don't know what it's worth. I don't really care, but $2. Pfft, that's awesome. Violent Femmes. I haven't listened to them in a very long time, dude. Violent Femmes are rocking. So yeah, so when you see me like shopping at stuff, I'm always looking for first pressings. Always. I have a lot of first pressings. I try to get an Elvis first pressing, but only my dad has them. He has like all the first Elvis pressings. Do you have a puppy? I don't have a puppy anymore. I'm dog sitting right now. I'm doing that. Puppy was awake. I don't even know where the puppy's at. I don't know. Probably went to get some sun. I hear him. Are you originally from Italy or maybe Spain? No. I am Italian and German, Sicilian mainly. No, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You know, I'm not originally from any of the countries, so I can't speak those languages. Strutting. There you go, Travis. Start singing, dude. But yeah, I mean, music is life to me, man. So I really enjoy anything that comes music. And dude, oh man, I just saw this as I put this away. You guys are gonna laugh so hard, but I totally bought this album for $1. Okay, and I bought it as a joke. I bought it at a record store in Pennsylvania. I used to frequent all the time, called Young Ones. And I was just flipping through the used bin, and I was like, no-ish. This dude made a record, and I completely forgot about it, so I bought it just for laughter, and then I put it on, and this is a first pressing as well, and then I put it on the stereo because I was like, I gotta see how this is. And let me tell you, dude, this record rocks. John Travolta. Dude, look at him back then. Look at him. Dude, rocker. Looks like Jim Morrison, you know? Look at him on the back. John Travolta. And this is a first pressing as well. And I bought this for $1. And let me tell you, dude, this actually is a good record. I'm not gonna lie. This is a hit record. And it's a first pressing, you can tell. Look, it's all beat up, you know, it's old. This is a great record. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny. I wish I could play it so you guys could have a listen, but then like I'd get all the copyright strikes and YouTube would be like, oh, for shame that you played someone's music and we're supporting them. That's so stupid to me. Whatever. But yeah, I'm like I said, crazy stuff. John Travolta, dude, get that out. Seriously, get it. Led Zeppelin, yeah, I got plenty of Led Zeppelin, dude. Plenty of the Zepp. I don't know. Oh, since you guys are asking about records, why don't I just show you like a little bit of what's going on? Why not? So this is my record player, dude. I keep it classic. This is a 1982 Technics record player. 1982. Actually, this is how much I am a vinyl nerd or a record nerd. Okay. So this here, Panasonic receiver. 1974, 1975. Okay. With the Technics speakers, this is 1982. With the Technics SLQD33, which is 1986, 87. And then with the Technics record player, which is mid 90s, because that's when CDs were really becoming a thing. So the reason why I have all of this and only all this Technics and one Panasonic is because Panasonic bought out Technics. So none of this could work without its owner, Panasonic. I'm just saying. That shows a little bit how like a record nerd I am. But yeah, I was listening to Dictators earlier. Let's see what we got. The Doors, dude. Love Jim Morrison. One of my idols. Elvis. Pff, love Elvis, dude. I got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. Cyndi Lauper. Pff, awesome. The Cure. Can't go wrong with The Cure. I don't care what anybody says, dude. Cinderella. One of my favorite 80s glam bands. Just saying. Casualties. Beatles. Ostakosk. Adamant. Pff, I got them all. I got it all. The Queers. Yeah, they're awesome. Poison. Got some Poison there. Look at them. So yeah, I'm very, very big into vinyl. Very big. Got some Nazareth, dude. Monkeys. Madonna, 1980s right there. Cool stuff. That's kind of my record collection that you've seen, a little bit. Oh, let's see. Top draw going through your record collection. I could talk about music all day, every day. Music is my number 2 love. Yeah, I'm nobody's fool for liking them. Dude, I love Cinderella. I've seen them in concert at least 3 times, I would say. At least 3 times. I saw Rat. Oh, bye. Bye, Bella. Have a good one. Good night. Sorry for the randomness of talking about nothing. Just talking. Just because we're just talking. Have a good night. I could talk music all day, man. Music is my second love, obviously, Lisa being my first, obviously. And then second is music, because music is life to me. I mean, when life gets you down, man, music picks you right back up and keeps you positive. You know what I mean? Really does. And then third would be my love for making videos. So music definitely wins over making videos. You played hacky sack with them, dude. That's awesome. That sounds rad. I was never good at hacky sack though. Never really was. We always left that up to the hippies back then. That's what we just called them. I don't know, for some reason back in the day, we always thought like, you know, you had a hacky sack, you were considered a hippie. I don't know why, but that's just the way it was when I was young. So stupid thinking about that now, because it's like, oh, anybody could play with a hacky sack. But for some reason back then, we always associated hacky sacks with hippies. I don't know why. That's just the way it was. I don't know. Straight grunge, bro. I love grunge music, but I was never a grunger. You know what I mean? The only like grunge band I really only liked was Pearl Jam and Nirvana, to be honest. Oh yeah, I have Zeppelin records. Yeah, I do. I thought I showed that. Oh, Lisa text messaged me again. I don't know. I might be in trouble. But yeah, plenty of it. Plenty of it. Where's the puppy? I think we're gonna say goodbye, but I want to show you guys the puppy one more time. Let him say goodbye to you as well. I'm tired, man. I gotta eat. I am hungry. Puppy, you want to go say bye to everybody on camera? You want to say goodbye to everybody? Since you woke up from your little nap? You took your little nap? You want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. This dog's like the quietest dog. Doesn't bark, doesn't yip, doesn't do nothing. Do you want to say goodbye? Say vlog finito? Get some sushi? Get some sushi? Get some sushi? Wouldn't that be awesome? Just me and the puppers, hanging out, having a good time. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I am tired. I am very tired. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 7:30 this morning. Literally nothing. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Vlog finito.